Which type of silver should I buy? How you doing, everybody? Welcome to Empire Precious Metals. If you're new to the channel, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a guy in a bucket talking about precious metals, so make sure you blast that subscribe button, get the bell notification clicked. That way you get updated with any new content. Today, I am going to try to help answer the question, what type of silver should I buy? If you're asking yourself which type of silver you should buy, hopefully this video is going to help you out. There have been many different videos created across the YouTube stratosphere about the different types of silver. You have constitutional silver, which is right here, which I'll talk to you about in just a second. You've got 3/9 fine silver, which is, maybe like American Silver Eagles. You have proof silver. You have slabbed and graded silver. There's also poured silver. There's machined silver. There's really many different types. There's generic. There's bars. There's so many different things that you can be buying when it comes to stacking silver. I have my preferences. I'll share with you my preferences. Also, we're going to talk to Steve from my coin shop in just a few moments about the different types of silver that you should be allocating in your overall stack. But just to get some things clear, we have 90% silver here, which is also known as junk silver, also known as constitutional silver, and it basically is different silver coins that were minted from 1964 and older, and they have 10% of other base metals and 90% of the coin's consistency is silver. A lot of people like to buy this stuff because it's usually cheaper, it's circulated. You're not buying this because it's pristine or anything like that, although there is a lot of collecting that goes into buying silver like this. But by and large, when people are stacking silver like this, junk silver, they're buying it because they're getting it for less of a premium. These coins here, same thing. That coin that I just showed you was a Barber half. These are known as Morgan dollars. They're $1 coins. Here you've got some piece dollars, just really awesome coins, and they're good to have in your stack if you are basically buying silver on a budget. When you move over this way, you have coins like the American Silver Eagles. I don't like to handle them with my bare hands, even though it doesn't really necessarily matter. But anyhow, if I do end up selling that, I don't want my fingerprints all over it for the buyer. So I did put my Silver Eagles in airtights like this when I didn't know any better. But that's a different story. In fact, I made a video talking about why you should not do this. But anyhow, these Silver Eagles, they are purchased also because of their silver weight. And these actually command a higher premium than a lot of other silver coins that are government minted in high quantities. When I'm talking about high quantities, I'm talking about things like the Maple Leafs, the Kangaroos, talking about Britannias, Philharmonics, Krugerrands, and Silver Eagles. But these coins, while they do command a higher premium, you will get a little bit back on your sales because the premiums they seem to hold with these coins. Should you buy these? I'll talk to you about that in just a second. Over here you've got your collectible stuff, right? You got Spider-Man, first in the Marvel series. You got Homer Simpson, first in the Simpsons series. You've got Batman, first in the Justice League series. These are collectible coins. They have a limited mintage. They are minted with very set specific amounts to help drive up the collectability of the coins. So a coin like this would have a mintage of 50,000. Coin like the Homer Simpson, don't quote me, I think it had a mintage of like 25,000. I might be wrong on that. Batman, 15,000, even smaller of a mintage. These coins, though, in comparison with the other stuff, these command a much higher premium, especially being that they are the first in the series. But I tend to buy this stuff a lot more and hang on to it because just for the fact that, number one, they're cool, and number two, they command a higher premium when you go to resell them, and they appreciate at a much faster rate than your American Silver Eagles and your junk silver. When it comes to something like this, like a proof, I mean, now you're talking, again, really just collectability of the coin. People would buy this just because, again, it commemorates a specific year. They like the proof finish. You can see it kind of looks like almost like a mirror. You flip it over. I bought this. I typically don't buy proof coins, but I bought this one for my collection because it happened to be the first one in the new design of the American Silver Eagle. But, you know, this coin, again, you're talking in 1 ounce of silver, you're talking around $100 for this particular coin. Coin like Spider-Man over here right now going for about $160 to $200. So the prices vary. Over here you have also a Morgan dollar from Denver. These were recently restruck basically to commemorate the Morgan dollars from over 100 years ago. So this is commemorating these coins. These happen to have 90% silver. These were 3/9 fine, limited mintage, but these were going for a considerable amount just because of the collectability. And then you've got the poured silver. People call this poured art. You can get so many different things. There are a lot of different people that are pouring their own designs, different weights, different themes. You could get them in bars, statues, their own rounds. It really all depends on what it is you're looking to do. But when it comes to your overall stack, you know, should you have generics and generic rounds or bars, 5 ounce, 10 ounce bars? I mean, yes, do what's best for you. But when it comes to stacking, you know, which should you have? Let's talk to Steve about that, and then I will give you my opinion when we hop back on the other side of that quick little interview with him. When it comes to somebody's silver stack, what breakdown do you think they should have in, let's say, you know, percentage-wise? Junk silver, generics, and these bad boys right over here, everybody's favorite American Silver Eagles. Like, what percentages should they have their money broken down into that different, you know, those different types of silver?
I think it really boils down to that's a personal decision. You know, it depends on where your tolerance is. You know, the other thing too, people don't like the premiums on the Eagles. You know, there's quite a premium on the Eagles
right now. Isn't it insane? You know, I was talking to somebody 17 when I first started like stacking. Like I bought gold in like mid 2000s, and then I never thought of it ever again. Didn't think anything of it.
Yeah. And
then I, you know, came across you know, some rounds that were given to me when my grandfather passed away, and so that one thing led to another, whatever. So it was like 2017 or 18. It's when I started like actually stacking. And I was buying Eagles for $17.50 a piece.
I remember buying Eagles for $13 or $14.
Oh my God. Well, so now for me personally, I have a hard time stacking silver Eagles only because I am so used to buying it when it was $17.50, $18.50, and I was buying a lot of it.
When it got over $20, I kind of stopped. I personally, that was before I was a dealer.
Yeah.
You know, they got over $20, and that was my out. I was like, I'm done.
That's what I did. I stopped right around, like, once it got to 20, I stopped.
Yeah.
And even if like you could buy Eagles, let's say for like $28 or $29, you know, I still can't, you know.
Excuse me one second.
Yeah. Okay, so Steve thinks, again, do what's best for you. In my opinion, what I think you should stack in terms of like percentage, you know, percentage allocation, I think maybe you should have, I would say, about 20% in constitutional. Reason being, and I don't really believe in an SHTF situation. I really don't. But God forbid that very, very small chance that there is some sort of catastrophic event where you need fractional silver, you're going to want to look at that almost like an insurance policy. So I would say for you to have about 20% of your overall silver stack in constitutional silver. The reason, again, why I'm going with 20% is because I really don't think we are ever going to find ourselves in a situation where there's a complete monetary collapse, or there is such a catastrophic natural disaster, or something like that, where we're going to be trading silver like this for goods and services. I just don't see it. But again, 20% of your overall allocation and your overall stack, that is not going to hurt you. I would say you're going to want to probably have around 40%. So that's going to bring us down to 60%. You're going to want 40% maybe in generic stuff. Generic being, buffalo rounds or 5-ounce or 10-ounce silver bars. Just stuff that you are buying for the weight. You want to get something that's really low cost. Trying to buy something as close to spot as you possibly can. I would say get about 40% in that category. Then I would say for you to do another, I would say 20% or so in something like this, Silver Eagles, or Britannias, or something along those lines. I would definitely say if you're here in North America, you're going to want to lean towards American Silver Eagles. But I would say put 20% towards this stuff, because these do hold their premiums. They are really, really highly recognizable in the stacking world. They do command a bit more of a premium, but again, when you go to resell it, you will get a little bit more of that premium back. If you were going to be doing Maple Leafs or Krugerrands or Kangaroos or something like that, you're going to get much less of an offer for that 1 ounce of silver. And the remaining 20% of your overall stack, I would say you're definitely going to want to get into some collectible stuff. The reason being, again, you're not going to want to put everything all in one basket, right? Don't put all of your eggs in one basket. Don't do all constitutional. Don't do all American Silver Eagles. The benefit of the collectible coins such as these, number one, again, they're cool. You can find anything that you pretty much like. If you like Marvel, they've got it. If you like Star Wars, it's in existence. You like animals, whether it be pandas, kangaroos, koalas, you name it. Pirates, you can find just about any theme that you like, and you can collect it. Because if you keep buying this stuff over time, you are going to get bored. There has to be some sort of enjoyment in this for you, not just something that you're doing just to store away, just as an insurance policy, right? You're not going to go and look at your life insurance for fun. So why not look at your insurance for your wealth and have some fun with collectible coins? The other benefit to these is that they command a much higher premium when you go to resell them. These are going to appreciate in value far more than an American Silver Eagle will, because these are basically trading off of the spot price. These are based off of the demand and the collectability. If you look on eBay and you look up an American Silver Eagle, even though it's 1 ounce, but then you look up the price of a coin like this, okay, or a coin like this, you're going to see a huge difference, okay? So you're definitely going to want to get some collectible stuff as well, right? So let's recap. I said 20% constitutional. I said around 40% of generic, just to get that bulk up. 20% in American Silver Eagles. So you've got basically a good blend of stuff there, and then another 20% in collectible coins. I'm hoping that was 100%, right? 20 plus 40 of generics. That's 60, 28. Okay, good. All right, my math checks out. So that is how I would allocate your silver. Also, this stuff here, poured silver, that, in my opinion, falls under the collectability aspect of everything. So those are my thoughts. I'm curious as to what your breakdowns are in stacking your silver. Do you tend to just buy all of one particular category, or do you like to kind of do a blend like I just laid out before you? Comment down below. Let us know. And I would like to quickly thank these elite channel supporters. And if you haven't already become a channel member, please check out the awesome perks and join today. With that, this is Empire Precious Metals. Until next time, long live the Empire.